or whenever you're watching it, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. The first card out is the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. And then the bottom of the deck is heart-to-heart conversation. So do you need to reach out to someone and let them know that you would like to spend the holiday time with them? Dave started the fire, and now I'm actually getting a little hot. So we're going to push that shut just a minute. So you're now going to get some tarot for the honeymoon card. So it looks like it's about spending some, Christmas time together. That is right around the corner. Less than a month away. So what are you doing for this Christmas season? Once again, there's that Eight of Wands card, that reaching out. So I feel like, it's a great day to reach out, just to send a little, hey, I'm thinking about you message, maybe just something to start the conversation and, see where it goes. Be in your heart space when you send that little message, feel like you would really like to talk to that person and what you would like to say to that person. What would it be like if they reached out today and wanted to have that heart-to-heart conversation? How would you feel? So let's see. It's a very good message. How would you feel if they did reach out today? Because I feel like maybe it's been a little quiet because that Page of Swords is normally, about focused on something else and it not necessarily being, communication. Even though it is that Page of Swords, I feel like it's that person's busy with their own, in their own head, doing their own thing, working on their own stuff, trying to gain their own balance. But sometimes just a little, hey, I'm thinking about you. Text goes a really long ways. Especially if, if I feel like Dave's having a really, I can feel sometimes when he's having a little struggle. And when he does that, I just, I'll send it, I'm thinking of you message. So, it's a great day to, I feel, send that little message, especially if you've been a little, on the fence about sending the communication. It's not about sending a novel. It's about, hey, thinking about you. That goes a long way with somebody. So, and then the next part of the message is the Two of Swords. I feel like, that's do I call, don't I call, do I send the text, don't I? But I feel like you've been getting a lot of messages, and these are all swords because we get the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about moving into a calmer water, which I feel is a clearer headspace. And that Nine of Swords, I feel, is about sometimes this card, it's about, there's all this chaos and conflict. But if you really listen to this little, the quiet little voice, it will be the one to reassure you, on what to do. And that's, go into your heart space and ask, is it a good time to send a message? And make sure you're feeling that really heart space energy. If you're coming from a place of ego or fear or really missing that person, then it's not a good time to send the message. It's really, really about, the vibration you're in when you send it. Because, all of these, like here, are, all swords, which is all your thoughts. Are your thoughts, maybe you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your ego. Tell it, you are safe, and that you don't need protection from this person. If this is someone you truly love, you will know you don't need protection from them. So I do feel like it is a conversation with your ego. Celia's like definitely a conversation, meditate and have that conversation, that with your ego, say, I would like to have a conversation with my ego. I would like for my ego to know I am safe. Me and Dave do that all the time. I tell my inner child, I am safe. When my ego comes out, we're like, we're safe. We don't need protection. Please, um, step back at this time. And I asked Celia to take over, my higher self. Celia is my higher self. So ask your higher self, if you want to have a conversation or send a message, ask your higher self to send the message. Then it's coming from a place of love and high vibration, because that's where your higher self is. Okay. And the next part of the message is the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords. He's disconnected, but if you look in this card, he is kind of having a heart chakra activation. And I do see when pigs fly. And sometimes people think, when that other person comes back because they've been in and out, that, when pigs fly. But no, apparently pigs do fly because it's in the card. So, and the next card is the Sun and the happiness. So I feel like as this heart chakra activation happens, it's going to bring that happiness and that connection back together, because in this picture, he's very disconnected. But I feel like that can also be internal. Is your masculine and feminine, are you balanced in your personal energy? Are you balancing your thoughts? This looks like a lot of, chaotic thoughts up here. And then we get the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is like the potential future energy. I feel like this is past, this is present, and this is future. So I feel like, you've been in a lot of negative headspace about it. But I feel like right now we're in this time of heart chakra activation and awakening. I know Dave yesterday posted his first video. I did share it in my community link about, a heart space. He shared a bowl plane of the heart space. So, and I feel like it's very much that is going on right now. And I feel like now through March, it's really going to be really strong. So just know that as you're going through this heart, the more joy you can be in, the easier it is for that heart chakra to open. So really try, spending time with people who make you feel, safe and comfortable. People, community, your friends, your family. We have the Facebook group here. If you're going through a struggle, get on the group, send us a message. You can always instant message me. And we always, give advice as we can. And I feel like the future energy is this, this King of Pentacles, this relationship you want, that husband father energy, something that's really balanced, where you guys can work together on the happiness. So I feel like it's a beautiful day for, starting that conversation. And I feel like the conversation has to start internally. You have to decide that you're going to listen to the quiet voice, ask your ego to step aside and ask your higher self to have the conversation and reach out to somebody that you're not in contact with, that you would like to, work things out or just change the situation a little. You have the opportunity right now, because it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy with that. So we're going to pull a Cosmic Journey card for guidance. Okay, so it looks like the card that came out is you are perfectly imperfect. So just know that you don't have to wait till you're perfect to make, contact or communication. And know that every day is a process, and every day we're working on ourselves, and just, you're the best you are today, and hopefully you're a little better than you were yesterday. And a good mantra we say is every day is getting a little bit better. And the bottom of the deck is the alchemical artist, which is about, finding the balance in your life, finding the balance in your thoughts, is really important. So I think it's time to really, have this heart to heart conversation with your ego. And let your ego know that you're safe and you're secure, and that you would like your higher self to be there, because when you're in that scared fight or flight mode, the ego is completely in charge. And when you're in that fight or flight mode, the higher self can't come in. So do some meditation and talk to the ego and invite your higher self in. You know, invite it, into the situation with you. Invite it to guide you and to help you. You literally have to ask. So ask your higher self to guide you. Okay, that is the morning message. I will post that separately, and then we will get into oracle card reading for everyone. We are also doing tarot with a donation. So we hope everyone is doing well. Hi, Beatrice. How are you doing today?